All right, have and have not fans. Now, I wanted to do a video not about an episode review or anything like that yet. This video is just asking the question, will Hanna ever accept Katheryn Cryer's help? Because I understand that she's independent, she does have her pride and whatnot, but it gets to the point where you just have to ask yourself, what are you going to do? And I feel like Katheryn has reached that breaking point many times over the past few episodes when she's told Hanna, you know, hey, take this house, work for me, do this, do that. And she's just like, no, I can't do it. But my question is, Hanna, where are you going to go and what are you going to do? I believe when the handyman showed up, you know, he asked, oh, did you buy this house? Oh, no, I can't afford it. I'm just staying here until I find another house. Oh, well, I have some other houses I built, you know, some that are half the price. Do you have anything that's a third? And then apparently, he actually did build a house for a third of the price of the one that Katheryn gave Hanna. And I believe he said it was kind of on the other side of town, pretty much around the same area where Hanna said she had been staying for what, 35 years or so? I forgot the exact number, but it was a while. But the question I'm asking is, number one, how are you going to afford that house? Because you don't have a job. And I believe she doesn't even have insurance as well in terms of, you know, her house. Remember when Quincy destroyed her house and when she took little Q to the hospital and didn't have the insurance or whatever? I believe it was said there that the insurance was run out or whatever the case may be. So she didn't make any money from her house being destroyed. So what are you going to do, Hanna? That's my question. You know, Benny pretty much seeing things from the outside instead of inside like Hanna. He doesn't know Katheryn Cryer's character. True, she did try to help hide the whole hit and run situation. But my question is this. If Hanna won't accept Katheryn's, you know, offer to get the house, I believe Katheryn even said, well, hey, you don't have to pay me, but how about you work for me? And she's like, no, I can't do that either. I'm just like, then what are you going to do then? Where are you going to go? Same thing when you got custody of Quincy Jr. You didn't have anywhere to go. And I think she kept sweeping it under the rug to Lee and the other social service people that, oh, well, I don't have a place to live. It's like, oh, I'm staying in a motel or whatever. And it's like, well, no, you need a stable home environment for the child. And she didn't have one, nor did she have a job. Well, I believe at the time that was right after Katheryn gave Hanna her job back because those two made amends after the whole hit and run situation. But she still didn't have much of any money. Now, when it comes to this situation with the house, I'm still asking the question, what are you going to do? And also you look at how yeah, remember, okay, she's so hesitant not to take the house, but remember when Benny got out of the coma and then the nurse came up to her, I believe it was in Mercy Hospital, pretty much not the county hospital, the one where Benny was likely going to die in, the one that Katheryn took him to. Remember when the bill was brought to Hanna and she didn't know what to do? Like she did, oh my God, like I can't afford this. And the doctor came up and said, oh, don't worry, Katheryn Cryer took care of it. Hanna was completely fine with that. I mean, what was the reasoning behind that? I mean, did she not want to deal with it in terms of, oh, okay, well, yeah, the hit and run thing happened, but at least they helped save my boy's life. I mean, she seemed a bit more passive about Benny than it is about this house. So I'm just asking the question, Hanna, what are you going to do? Because I tweeted Katheryn myself, I'm like, look, if Hanna don't want that house, I will gladly take her up on that offer. Look at Erica. I mean, yeah, she is scheming with Candace to get back at David, but she didn't waste any time getting to that house. She was hesitant. It's like, you don't even know me. It's like, well, I know enough. I'm just like, what the? You don't know her. So Erica has no problem with a new house. So all I'm saying is, with Hanna, what are you going to do? I mean, I get it. Her and Candace are cut from the same mold in terms of being extremely stubborn for no good reason. Now, when it comes to what's going to happen next, I don't know. I know that she said, oh, no, I'm not going to work at your new house, but you know what? I'll come around and show the new maid how you like things done. But with that being said, I mean, I can literally go on for a while on this, but I'm just going to stop here. What do you think about Hanna? Yeah, she's stubborn and prideful and whatnot. I understand not wanting to get stuff quick, but I feel like this is a just award. I mean, yeah, it is a lot. I will say that much. Not to mention, Katheryn already has you in her will for a few $1 million. What was it? $2 or $5 million when she passes away. So I'm just saying, what do you think about Hanna being so stubborn and reluctant to accept the help? where are you going to go? You don't have a job. You have no income. And I believe the same was true back when Benny got out of the hospital. Remember when she threw that party for, you know, welcoming Benny home from the hospital and whatnot. And even Benny, you know, he was like, what are you doing, Mom? We can't afford all this food and whatnot to just have these people around here. Boy, don't worry, it's a celebration. And then I think Benny, this was like the day after he got out of the hospital, he was like, well, I'm going to get back on the tow truck. Like, no, you need to rest. I'm like, well, Ma, you ain't got no job and I got to get in this truck. We got to get money somehow. So with that being said, what do you think Hannah's going to do next? Will you think she'll eventually accept the house, or will she still be stubborn?